So Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan have officially split after dating for more than a year. And yeah, most of us are not surprised, but the details are going to shock you. Wait, so Lori did what to Michael B. Jordan? And her dad said what? Y'all better stop playing. Okay, so y'all, it finally happened. Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey have now been confirmed to have broken up. Yeah, I know this makes me sound like a hater, but come on guys, I think we can agree that we saw this coming from the very start. Even though Lori and Michael made a beautiful couple, many fans were kind of waiting for them to split. Now, I'm not saying that I'm celebrating because they just broke up or anything, because y'all know I'ma spill some tea, but I ain't no hater. It's just that this relationship was kind of shady from the very start, and most people aren't surprised by the breakup. I know there are some people that don't know how or why this relationship is said to be shady, but I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown. So if you're a Michael B. Jordan fan, then you should know that before dating Lori, he kind of had a reputation of only dating white women. Now, I don't think that this should be a problem because the man should be free to date whoever he wants to, but many fans accused him of not liking black women and claimed that he didn't find black women attractive enough. Now, I don't know how they would know, but this really became a big deal because most of his fan base is black, and they were starting to like him less and less because he was dating outside of his race. Things got so messy that fans even vowed to boycott Black Panther in 2018 when it came out. So the word on the streets is that it had Michael B. Jordan and his team fearing that he was going to get canceled by the black community if he didn't give them a black girlfriend soon. Then they decided to get him a black girlfriend, and as luck would have it, Lori Harvey was a pretty young woman who had recently become single after she broke up with her then boyfriend, the rapper Future. Lori was the perfect option for the relationship with Michael B. Jordan because she was a huge catch. She was popular, and more importantly, she was black. Lori, on the other hand, also needed a PR relationship because fans felt like her image needed some laundering. Lori became popular as the daughter of Steve Harvey, but she became even more popular with the string of high-profile relationships she had. She has dated some really famous men like Memphis Day, who she even got engaged to back in 2018, but the engagement only lasted for a very short while. Then she dated Justin Combs, who was Diddy's son, then Trey Songz, and then Diddy himself. Now, I believe that a woman should be free to date whoever she wants to without judgment. I think that it's unfair that Lori was judged super harshly for having multiple relationships in a short while, but the men do that and the audience has nothing to say. But there's one thing that I would point out. It's the insane thing that she dated both Diddy and his son in a matter of months. Listen, Lori be pulling, that's for sure. Anywho, she also dated Future, and well, I think that this is kind of what damaged her image because Future isn't exactly known to be the best boyfriend material out in these streets. I still don't think that people like that he started talking smack about her, talking about she been around and all sorts of trash about her. But unfortunately, all those negative comments meant that she needed to revamp her image when it came to her relationships. And there was no better person to do that than Michael B. Jordan, because he is known to be a gentleman and a prime catch. So that's the major gist of the whole drama. Now, I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened, but the street's been on this one since they got together. These arranged relationships are actually very common in Hollywood. In fact, some celebs even go as far as having entire fake marriages. Yeah, I know, it's pretty insane. But anywho, back to Michael B. Jordan and Lori. Their relationship was super weird, and it just made people more convinced that what they had was fake. One question that I never got an answer to was who takes their pictures when they go on their dates, especially on the dates that are supposedly private and exclusive, like the time he rented out an entire aquarium. I know it ain't just a tripod. Do they take a special cameraman with them, or do they have one waiting on staff to just take a picture? I'm just really confused, and unfortunately it looks like I never will get an answer to my question. Oh, and don't even get me started on how public they were with their love. I know that it's completely normal for couples to want to share their love with the world, especially when it's new, but the thing is, Michael B. Jordan is known to be a super private person, and before his relationship with Lori, he never used to flaunt his relationships online. You know, his relationships that people actually believed were real. He liked to keep things pretty low-key, but that wasn't the case with Lori. This is another reason that fans believe that the whole thing was a sham. But to be fair, this is all just speculation and nothing has been confirmed. But then it's not like we're actually ever going to get confirmation because this is the sort of thing that they want to keep on the down low. But there's a slight chance that the relationship was actually real and we misjudged everything all along. You know, maybe they really fell for each other. They were in love and blah, 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 blah. I mean, the chances of both both of them finding each other when they both needed a fake relationship? Well, the chances are pretty slim. But hey, pretty slim is not the same as zero, and the universe can sometimes make things align. And whatever the astrologies and crystals girls say, yeah, it's very unlikely that this is what happened, but there's a very slight chance. Now, after the news of the breakup went viral, fans started reacting on social media, as you can expect. Like I said, this is something that the people have been brewing about for a while, so it wasn't really that much of a surprise. People magazine was the first to break the news because they got an exclusive from someone in the know. Even though we've all kind of been expecting this for a while now, many fans still lost their minds when they found out. This fan said what many people were all thinking and tweeted, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey's contract expired. He wanted people to forget he don't mess with black women, and she wanted people to forget that she messed with Future. Another fan said, Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan broke up. Everybody about to run into this man's DMs. And someone else tweeted, Lori Harvey left her fiance Memphis Depay all of a sudden, dated Trey Songz, Diddy's son, Future, and y'all are surprised she left Michael B. Jordan? As I said earlier, there's a chance that this whole thing was real all along. I mean, take a look at this video of Michael B. Jordan at the Chase Center a couple days after the breakup. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like a face of a broken-hearted man to me. He literally looked like he was smiling through his pain, and this fan gave the perfect caption saying, when you're heartbroken but your homies force you to go out. I mean, either Michael B. Jordan and his mustache was truly heartbroken in the video, or he was giving a performance of a lifetime. But if he was truly acting, then that man deserves an Oscar, cause listen, his expression was on point with that of a heartbroken man. So if he and Lori were truly in love, why did they break up? Well, according to sources, it's because Michael B. Jordan wanted to take things to the next level, and Lori wasn't ready to do that yet. Yeah, you heard that right. Michael B. Jordan was ready to get married to Lori and settle down, and maybe have a couple of mini Loris and Michaels running around, but Lori was not having it, wasn't ready for that yet. The source spoke to People magazine saying, Michael and Lori are both completely heartbroken. They still love each other. Michael matured a lot over the course of their relationship and was ready to commit for the long term. He let down his guard with her, opening up emotionally in a romantic relationship for the first time. They had great times together and brought out the best in each other. Okay, so from this, it looks like Michael B. Jordan left Lori because they didn't want the same things, at least not at the moment. He wanted to get married and probably have kids, which isn't all that surprising because he's 35 and at the age when most people really finally feel ready to leave the streets and commit to a person forever. If this is true, then it does kind of explain why he looked like he was going through it in the Chase Center video. Then there's also the fact that Lori's dad, Steve Harvey, also tweeted this picture that said, love yourself, my G. Oh, from this, I think we can all kind of conclude that Michael B. Jordan did most of the loving in his relationship, and he was crushed when it all came crashing down. Reacting to Steve's post, a fan said, this man knows his daughter is for the streets. This is wild. Another fan commented, imagine your girl breaking up with you and her dad on social media telling you to love yourself. And this person tweeted, Michael B. Jordan, villain origin story begins today. But on the plus side, Michael still has his pictures of Lori on his Instagram page, so it looks like the breakup was kind of amicable. Well, thank God for the small blessings. Anywho, if you guys want some truly messy drama, then make sure you check out this video because I promise that it is going to blow your mind.